didn't really think about it much at the first part of the season. Then we hit that bye week after 6 games. I started thinking about it more and more and more. But it's still just an appreciation for playing the game, appreciation for my teammates, my coaches. I never know what's going to happen after this year, so I'm just trying to make the most of just enjoy playing football. Like we have a practice out here today, I'm going to enjoy going out there and just playing the game that I grew up loving to play. And so it's really that, and Clemson will always be somewhere I can come back to, and I know a lot of people here, and it's always like a second home for me. So
when you think of 2017 after 2016 after 2015, just what you guys were able to do when you saw the playoffs and then got the experiences of being there, how much better prepared were you for that stage, and just knowing what it was like compared to a team that's not going to experience it for the first time? What advantage is
Yeah, I'm trying to think. My first year we played Oklahoma, and we were very new to it, and we were hungry, and I feel like we outworked Oklahoma that year, and we'd never been to the playoff before, and so experience can only take you so far. It's awesome to have experience, and I know a lot of the guys on the team do have experience, and that there's something to be said for that. But at the same time, you got to come out and perform. Experience is not going to win on the field. It might win in the preparation, know how to prepare, but when it gets between the lines, it's still football, and so we're going to have to go out there and play our best game.
Even rival fans seem to have gotten a kick out of how long you've been here for. Do you ever get shown any like the jokes on Twitter about like you're the only guy that played on both of Clemson's national championship teams or that kind of thing, and how much of a kick do you get out of that?
No, I think it's funny. I know I've been here for a long time. I know if I was in their situation, I'd make fun of me too. I know you say like time flies when you're having fun, and obviously that's true, but I feel like I've been here a long time. I've lived 2 different lives. I lived a life where I was a walk-on, I had one set of friends, and then kind of it was a switch where I got some more notoriety, and those friends graduated, and I got a new set of friends. And so it's been cool to kind of live two different lifestyles in college.
Has it kind of hit you yet that there's really 2 to 3 weeks tops, and that's it as far as this phase of your career?
It has. And we just talk about exhausting the moment and just making the most out of it. I'll look back and enjoy these moments a lot more if we go and finish the right way than I would if we don't. I remember 2016 a lot better than I remember last year. I can tell you that. So it's all about finishing the right way and looking back in 10 years and appreciating what we did.
You've had all these experiences. I'm sorry.
What is it about these moments that make you step up? I mean, your best games, the reason people identify Hunter Renfrow as a legendary figure in this program is because of what you've done at the college level. What is it about the state that brings out the best in you?
I don't know. I think just growing up, championship games and kind of championship times are the time you have to play your best. And I know I've said this before, whether it's 1-1 and playing best of two out of 3 on the basketball court, there's just something a little extra on that championship game. But I try not to play any different than I play against Furman or whoever we play. I just try to be consistent and my fundamentals. Work hard on my fundamentals. Usually under pressure, that holds up. So.
You're an old hand at this stuff. How prepared is Trevor for this moment?
Oh, he's ready. There's not a word in the world about Trevor. I mean, he's special. He's different. You can just tell from the day he got here. He's grown some, but he was very grown when he got here.
Yeah.
He was mentally strong. He knew what to expect. He was never overwhelmed by the moment, and that's what you want to see in a quarterback.
Your secondary's been a smidge maligned, I guess, especially when they say maybe that's the weakness of Clemson and coming out to the South Carolina game. What can you say about those guys?
I hope they keep thinking that and trying, because we have one of the best secondaries in the country. I don't think 2 games. If you judge the offense by 2 games, and we're one of the worst in the country. I can just tell you by who I've played in the past and been here long enough that going against them every day, I've had more struggle this year getting open against our guys than any other year I've been in any game or any practice with our team. And so I have no doubt they're going to play well, and that's not a worry at all for this team.
What's the biggest difference between your 2 lives, so to speak, here at Clemson?
The biggest difference? The notoriety is one. I've tried not to let it affect me too much. Affects you a little bit, but I guess just a two set of friends. I mean, I had an older group of friends, and they graduated, and now I have a younger group of friends, and so just, I guess, my friend group a little bit.
What do you remember about the 2015 game? I know you had a big catch in that game for 24 yards. Pouring down rain. Notre Dame's coming to Clemson. It's one of those defining moments in your career. You look back at all the different things you've done. What do you remember about that game?
I just remember it being so special. I remember I was wide-eyed and I didn't know what to expect. And it was game day. And it was Notre Dame. It was the gold helmets. It was kind of the marquee matchup in college football that weekend. And so I remember being super nervous, but I think I had one catch in that game down the sideline. I had another one that I thought I caught, and they reviewed and said I didn't. I still think I caught that ball, but I just remember it being a turning point for our season. I know I talked about earlier that in the past we lost to Georgia my first year, and then Florida State back-to-back, or in a 3-game span, and then we had to kind of recover. But that year they kind of kickstart that season, and we were able to build off that season the last 3 years.
You mentioned